Hey everybody, the Bowangpo is back. Welcome to part 36 of Let's Play Dynasty Warriors Origins. Alright, we still gotta look for the Sleeping Dragon and Fledgling Phoenix, even though we probably know where they are. But we'll need to talk to Xu Shu anyway, because the game requires it.
The other day, I told Lord Liu Bei about Zhuge Liang and Peng Tong. I wanted to help his lordship in any way I could. But now I'm worried they'll be angry at me for doing so. You see, they're quite, well, they've become hermits, in essence.
Hermits?
Most men seize every opportunity to show off their talents and knowledge, however modest. But those two are different. Unless it's for a cause they care about, they prefer to keep their talents to themselves. But I'm certain that if they got to know Lord Liu Bei, they'd gladly abandon their hermit lifestyles to serve him and his cause. It's not simply that Lord Liu Bei cares about us. He wants to earn our trust, to be the man we can turn to when we need help. He's no sage, I admit that. But if there was ever a man fit to rule the world and be loved by all of his subjects, it's Lord Liu Bei. And if he is the man I believe him to be, then I have no doubt he would win Zhuge Liang and Peng Tong to his side. I have chosen to devote my life to his cause, so perhaps they will too.
But fortune was on our side. To find Lord Zhuge Liang's hermitage so quickly. Well, I did not expect that.
And they say this fellow is even sharper than Xu Shu. Now that will be something to behold.
It certainly will. But brother, are we certain that this is the right move? Xu Shu's guidance has been invaluable. It doesn't seem right to cast him aside for a stranger.
It was Xu Shu who suggested I do so in the first place. He told me that Lord Zhuge Liang was the man I needed in order to accomplish my goals. It would be an insult to ignore his counsel. So, we will go together to find this great strategist and ask for his help. We will be gone some time. The castle is in your hands while we are gone.
Best of luck.
Thank you. I'm determined not to let this opportunity go to waste.
However, Liu Bei was in low spirits when he returned from his trip to see Zhuge Liang. He had been told that he was away, and so they did not meet.
Do not look so glum, brother. He may not have been home, but we did leave him a message. I am certain he'll come to us, sooner rather than later.
Yeah, after all, Liu Bei himself went to him for a visit. Zhuge Liang's bound to return the favor after a gift like that.
I think you may be overselling the value of my presence. I'm sure Lord Zhuge Liang has good reasons for not seeing us right away. We just need to be patient and wait him out.
Okay, is there anything else we need to do? Nope, just talk to Xu Shu again.
There you are. I was hoping to ask you something. This is just an idle thought. A hypothetical, if you will. Imagine that you found out someone you cared for was in grave danger. If it meant saving that person, would you be willing to sacrifice something very, very important to you? A dream, perhaps, or an aspiration. Something that gave your life meaning.
Ah, that's a tough question. I'd probably give it up for somebody I love.
I see. That doesn't surprise me, coming from you. You are far stronger than I could ever hope to be. I suppose it's the men who can act decisively, regardless regardless of the choice being made, that end up having a true effect on the world. I suppose it just goes to show that I'm out of my depth. A decision half made is no decision at all, and indecisiveness only ever leads to regret. Forgive me. When you are around, it seems I can't help but burden you with such matters. Disregard everything I said.
I'm sorry, what did you say? Several days later...
Hey, how long has it been since we left that message for Zhuge Liang? We hear anything yet?
No. There's been no sign of a reply. Perhaps he still hasn't returned to the Hermitage. Or perhaps something has befallen him. Brother, I think it might be a good idea to pay his home another visit.
Huh? What is it, brother?
It's nothing. Pay me no heed. Let's do as Guan Yu suggests, and visit Lord Zhuge Liang's residence again.
Alright, I'm on castle duty again. That night...
That Zhuge Liang still isn't there. Something strange, I tell you. What's he playing at?
I don't understand it either. Could it be that he's trying to avoid our brother?
He could be testing you.
He's certainly testing our patience. And what in heaven's name does he hope to achieve by doing so? I've had just about enough of this.
Whatever is going on, it's too early to tell for sure. Let's give him a few more days, and then try again. But if Lord Zhuge Liang really doesn't want to meet us, perhaps it would be better for all our sakes to give up now. What do you think, Xu Shu?
If Zhuge Liang had no interest in meeting you, he would have made that clear the first time you came.
Yeah, but he wasn't there.
Xu Shu? Hey, Xu Shu. What's wrong? You've been acting strange recently, like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders.
No, Forgive me, Lord Liu Bei. I can't. That is to say, I am unable to continue to serve you. I am very sorry.
What? What are you saying?
I'm sorry, but I cannot explain why. All I can say is, I have to leave for the sake of my elderly mother.
For your mother? I see. I can see in your eyes that if you had your way, you would rather stay here. But let me commend you on making a brave decision. Such filial piety is to be admired, especially in this day and age. I won't try to change your mind. Rather, if there's anything I can do to help you and your family, name it. If it is in my power, it will be done.
My lord, thank you for having given me the opportunity to serve you. It was an honor beyond what my humble talents deserved. I wish you luck in your future campaigns. Oh, it's you. I'll be leaving Xinye soon. I wanted to thank you for everything that you've done for me.
But why are you leaving?
I can tell you, but no one else. A short while ago, I received a message from one of Cao Cao's men. It was an invitation to join his council. But that wasn't all. It also said that my mother was under the protection of Cao Cao's army. At first blush, that sounds reassuring, doesn't it? But I knew immediately what it really meant. She is their hostage.
You should have told us.
But Lord Liu Bei would have tried to do something to help. And I don't want him to be distracted any further from his true mission. Like everyone else here, I only wanted to serve Lord Liu Bei. But that, it seems, is an aspiration. A dream I must give up. Perhaps this is the selfish choice. But I agonized over it for days. And now that I have made the decision, I cannot regret it. Still, I would like to ask you for one last favor. Will you look after Lord Liu Bei? He is a great man, and I truly believe he will unite the land.
I will.
Thank you. Knowing that is great comfort to me. Though my serving Cao Cao may make us enemies on the battlefield, in my heart, we will always be friends. I hope you will continue to follow your true path.
I think I remember seeing, like, it was probably in the Three Kingdoms show that aired in 2010, that Xu Shu did end up going to meet his mother, and when finding out that he joined Cao Cao's service just to be with her, she got so upset that she ended up taking her own life. Okay, nobody to bond with right now.
Go show him what you're made of.
Sorry, we would just rather look for Zhuge Liang than you.
Hard to stay motivated as tired as we are.
Alright, where is it I gotta go? Oh, on the other side of the mountain.
Have you heard? They say there's a dragon living up.
Oh, eradication of the pirates. Alright, the reason why I want to do this one is because this is one of the particular skirmishes you can do that will give you a chance to do an ambush. And since I need that for one of Xu Shu's training, why not take this chance?
What a nuisance. The enemy officer I shall deal with. Defeated.
Yeah, because one of them is going to do an ambush. So let's get ready for that. Nope. You thought you had your chance. But no, you didn't. So you just gotta save this guy, and then the ambush will begin.
Let us observe for now.
Wait.
We will take the enemy by surprise.
Oh, you just went back into position. Let's go. Nope. A nice proficiency went up on the rings, or the wheels. I wish they were just called the chakrams. Because that's what they were called in previous games, chakrams. There we go. Now we have nothing below level 7. Extends the window of time for pressing triangle during a wheel recovery. That's good because my timing on that sucks. Oh wait, that's Joe Songs, not Xu Shu's. They both wear green, I can't tell the difference. Hey Liu Bei. Several days later...
I'm telling you, I don't like it. Why do we have to keep crawling back to him?
If it's a show of sincerity he wants, we've given him more than he could possibly need. It's high time he showed us something in return.
You can stay here if you like, but I am going to his hermitage. How many times do I have to say it? I'm not so grand that I've become too proud to beg. In the end, I'm just an officer in the employ of Liu Biao. I have no power of my own. I'm the same man I was when we first set out from Yo. Back then, did you think we were so important that wise men would come running at our call?
No, but...
Xu Shu said that if Lord Zhuge Liang truly did not want to meet us, he would have said so the first time we came calling. But he hasn't refused us yet, has he? Not outright. Which means we're obligated to keep trying until he does. He will eventually give us his reply one way or another. Now that we've lost Xu Shu, our need for a military strategist is greater than ever. Someone with talent who we can truly rely on. That's more important than our time or our pride. So please support me in this, both of you, for a little while longer.
At Zhuge Liang's cottage.
You are a tenacious visitor, I will give you that. But what prompts a great officer like you to keep knocking on the door of a humble hermit like myself?
You are the sleeping dragon. The genius whose grand plans can topple legions and make provinces into empires. I, Liu Bei, am here to ask for your help and wisdom.
Well, you'll need to be a bit more specific than that. Speak plainly, without the flattery, if you could.
You mouthy little...
That's enough, Zhang Fei. Fine. I'll dispense with the formality. We can speak plainly with each other, as equals. Simply put, I have a mission, and you can help me. I've staked my life on a great endeavor, and will do anything to see it through. But I can't do it by myself. I need help.
A great endeavor?
I'll build a world where people can live as they wish.
I see. But again, that's not very specific. For starters, what does it mean to live as you wish? How different would this world of yours be? After all, living as you wish isn't that hard. Look at me. I refuse to serve any man, and here I am, living as I please in the mountains.
But you are the exception. The reality is, few people have your choices. And many die without ever finding a dream, let alone achieving it. Even I had to live many years before my eyes finally opened to what I wanted to achieve. An embarrassing admission, I know.
Then tell me this. If some men live as they please, and some men don't, what is it that divides them?
War, chaos, and anarchy keep men from their dreams. A trite answer, I know, but true nonetheless. Constant war leads to ruin and poverty narrows a man's world until it is a prison. If we can offer a helping hand and lift up those in need, it's sure to eventually lead to something better. And even if it doesn't, surely there's no harm in trying.
So, you want to put an end to the turmoil across the land. Is that your dream, Lord Liu Bei?
I don't know. Yes, I suppose so. But it's not that simple. If peace were merely the absence of turmoil, I could stop fighting Lord Cao Cao today and achieve it.
Brother.
But Lord Cao Cao only sees the distant future. He doesn't see the destruction that he leaves in his wake. All the men, women, and children who died having never found their dreams. All those lives cut down, sacrifices to his grander vision. I see the righteousness of Lord Cao Cao's cause, and I understand the sacrifices. But even so, I cannot accept them. Laugh if you want. I know that what I'm saying seems like the selfish desires of a child.
Maybe so. But still, if you were determined to achieve such things with your own hands, then I wouldn't call it selfishness. I'd call it purpose.
Purpose?
Cao Cao has chosen the road of conquest and control. He uses the sword to end turmoil and the rule of reason to impose peace. It's the most obvious path, logical and clear-sighted. The best way, even. But inevitably, it demands many sacrifices. On the other hand, your way, Lord Liu Bei, is the way of a king. You put the people first and refuse to abandon anyone along the way. But it is also foolishness. A fantasy woven out of clouds and good intentions. No wonder you don't know how to go about it.
Yes. But can you help me? How can I make it a reality?
How? By bringing the entire land under your rule. Then and only then can you shape it into the world you desire.
And how do I do that?
The Longzong plan. Divide and conquer. Drive Cao Cao and Sun Quan apart and make this a three-sided war. I will show you how.
Several days later...
Where's Lord Liu Bei? Is he with Lord Zhuge Liang again?
Yes. Ever since he brought Lord Zhuge Liang back here. They've been holed up together, talking day and night. He said he feels like a fish who's finally found water. All his vague ideas for a better world are being hammered into solid plans. I don't think I've ever seen our brother look happier.
That's all well and good. But what exactly are they talking about every day? I don't like it. Not one bit. We stood by him through thick and thin ever since Yo.
I'm not sure I like it either. But as much as we'd like to, we cannot help him with this. He needs more than we can offer. We don't know what advice this Lord Zhuge Liang is giving our brother, or what plans they're hatching. All we can do is watch and wait.
I remember Xinye, and how Lord Xu Shu seemed to control the battle at will. I've never seen anything like it. Now if a man as smart as him says Lord Zhuge Liang is even better, then who am I to deny it? Our army had everything but the sharp-minded council needed to guide us. If Lord Liu Bei has found the missing piece in this military strategist, there'll be nothing to stop him from achieving the unimaginable.
I agree.
I thought you would. They say that one great strategist is worth 10 million men on the battlefield, and they might be right at that. Even as a humble warrior, it will be a thrill to fight under a military strategist of such genius. How will Lord Zhuge Liang use me? What will my role be? I can't wait to find out.
We'll all find out eventually. Hey, Mama.
It's you. How long has it been?
Too long.
Yes, it has. You look well. We studied weaponry together, remember? I'm Yue Yingamyana. I heard you had become a vassal of Lord Liu Bei, so I thought I'd take the opportunity to come see you again. The fact is, I recently entered Lord Liu Bei's service myself, which makes us allies and comrades.
Glad to hear it.
You see,
Lord Zhuge Liang wishes to speak with you.
Yeah, you been hitting on his wife again?
He wants to talk to you about plans for the next battle. We have sent out scouts, but so far there have been no reports of any approaching armies. That's all I was ordered to tell you. Please, come with me to the castle.
Okay.
Lord Zhuge Liang. Come on, let's go.
In the next battle, we expect the enemy to attack with a large force, which means we will need to defeat them with wits.
Whoa, hold on, slow down there. What's this next battle? Who's going to be attacking? And when?
Forgive me. I left out some key information. Cao Cao's forces will soon march against us.
But we routed Cao Cao's army some time ago, and we haven't seen any sign of attack from them since. What makes you think they're coming now?
Jing is a key territory for any conqueror. and because Lord Liu Bei stands in direct opposition to Cao Cao's ideals. He is his natural enemy.
Yeah, Jing is a key territory mostly because it's in the center part of China, and therefore it has multiple trade routes, so that's why Jing is coveted so much.
Being fought off once will not be enough to break their spirit. They will come again for the kill, so long as the opportunity remains. Taking into account their losses in the last battle, I believe they should be more or less ready to make their move.
Are you sure? That would be remarkably persistent of them.
I doubt they'll give up. Not until you kneel before Cao Cao. They've eliminated the remnants of Yuan Shao's forces, and the situation in Hubei has stabilized. There is little reason for them to hold back.
So Lord Zhuge Liang, how might we defeat Cao Cao's forces?
We establish a position at Bowangpo to defend against the enemy. It is complex terrain with natural obstacles, perfect for fire traps and ambushes to confuse their advance.
But their army will be closing in masse. It is hard to believe a trick or two would put a stop to that.
Well, I'm interested. Let's see how far our master strategist can turn things around for us. By the way, I was wondering about something. Who are you?
Forgive me for the lack of introductions. This is my wife, Yue Ying.
What?
It is a pleasure to meet you. I will be serving Lord Liu Bei alongside my husband. Although inventing things is my main interest, I'm also a capable fighter. My role will be to make sure his plans go smoothly on the battlefield.
Whoa, wait. Did you both know about this?
Yes.
We did. Come to think of it, maybe you weren't there when we heard.
The pleasure is ours, Lady Yue Ying.
Zhao Yun, you're okay with this? Hey, I know you've got something to say about all this, don't you?
It's good to have you here.
Thank you for the welcome. I have heard much of your exploits.
And my wooden doll size.
I will do whatever I can to assist my husband and everyone here.
We appreciate it. I, for one, am glad to have another ally we can depend upon.
Alright, the Battle of Bowangpo.
Liu Bei and his sworn brothers.
Alright, did anything else update? No, I guess all that's there is to do the Battle of Bowangpo. What weapon do I want to use? Oh, I can't level up Spear anymore. That's maxed out. I guess we'll use... I'm guessing Twin Pikes? Now let's use the Podao. Oh man, that's gonna go down by 25 points. Yeah, let's just use the Twin Pikes instead. Actually, let's take a look at some of my skills on this. You know what? This is actually fine enough. Let's do it. Recommended rank level 43. Zhuge Liang chose Bowangpo for his strategy to rout Cao Cao's forces. Follow Zhuge Liang to drive them back.
Shall we start?
Thank you all for coming. Now, let's begin the council. We are now blessed with the presence of the sleeping dragon himself. I think Zhuge Liang should be the one to lead this meeting.
Yes.
As you wish, Lord Liu Bei. Now allow me to start by explaining our situation. Cao Cao has wiped out the House of Yuan, and his large army is closed in on Jing province. To confront this threat, we have positioned our forces in Bowangpo. They are led by Xiahou Dun, one of Cao Cao's most trusted generals. Defeating him will rob them of their commander, and they will surely flee. Conversely, if we lose Lord Liu Bei, we will suffer the same fate. We must do all in our power to protect him in this battle. Now that I have explained the situation, I will lay out our plan for engaging Cao Cao's forces. The conditions of this battle are clearly not in our favor. We are outnumbered, and our formation leaves much to be desired. What? You chose this battlefield in our formation! Now you're saying we're at a disadvantage? Patience, Zhangfei. Lord Zhuge Liang isn't finished. I understand your concern. Our disadvantage is plain to see, but that is precisely what makes our plan so unpredictable. Now, the enemy's main force is concentrated in the center of the battlefield. We will eliminate them all in one fell swoop. Fire should do the trick. After we let their momentum bring them into range, we will unleash a fire attack. To do this, we must hold strong against their assault long enough for the chance to present itself. When it's time, our forces will pull back. Lord Zhou Song and Yue Ying will keep the enemy at bay in the north and south. Lord Zhao Yun should be the one to lead our central forces. Leave it to me! I'll run right around the outside of the battlefield and hit them from behind.
Yes.
I will lead our archers. We can suppress their advance with volleys from the high ground.
Yes.
The task before me may be difficult, but it is also an opportunity to prove my worth. I will not fail you in this fight. While our forces are holding off the enemy's advance, we need Lords Guan Yu and Zhang Fei to prepare the fire attack. Lord Guan Yu should go north and capture the base in the mountains. Lord Zhang Fei will head south to take the forest base there. Lord Zhao Yun will pull his forces back, and when the enemy's front line moves forward in pursuit, we will launch fire arrows from each base. Their troops will be engulfed in flames and lose their will to fight. That is when we turn the tide. Pah! Your long fancy speech hasn't convinced me that any of this is gonna work. Zhang Fei, I place my trust in the wisdom of our strategist. If you believe in me, please do what you can to help Zhuge Liang. Ah, damn it. That's not fair, brother. When you put it that way, I guess I have no choice. Haha. I'm counting on the rest of you as well. We will carry out Zhuge Liang's plan and claim victory in Bowangpo. Alright, so I think I'll help out Guan Yu. And let's take a look at my squad. I don't think we need order to protect anymore. I used encouragement before. I don't think I used invigoration.
My time has come.
Let's go.
It appears that we are now all in agreement. Then let's get going.
Once we take G, let's go. The supremacy of Cao Cao will be close at hand. To battle! Cut down all who stand in our way.
I believe in the wisdom and bravery of my people. We will stop the rampage of Cao Cao's forces together.
Alright, let's start with Hua Xin.
Forces will block the enemy advance. Meanwhile, the flanks are to capture critical locations to prepare for our plans.
There we go.
Enemy officers, as long as everyone does their job, victory is all but
Oh, I didn't even see UH in there.
take the first
I thought that was just a generic.
toward bringing about Lord Liu Bei's rule.
The enemy officer, I will follow the orders of anyone who has Liu Bei's trust. I shall serve as the
Nope.
strength behind his wisdom.
The enemy officer has been
It
defeated.
was just as Lord Zhuge Liang said. Archers, let your arrows fill the sky.
Didn't expect an ambush here. We won't last long with these arrows raining down on us.
You're not supposed to talk. You've already been beaten.
Do not waver. Advance and take out their commanders.
Oh, Zhao En is moving towards Yue Ying.
I still can.
Once we take this base, I'm gonna have to cut him off. Nope. Don't do it.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
strongholds from the north and capture them. Begin the advance.
Alright, let me go help out Yue Ying first.
Easy suddenly. Lord Eugene, we should head to defend the base.
I can't understand your reasoning, but it is crucial to defend the base. I have no objections.
Begin the
I just knocked one of my dudes off the ladder.
Making my way up. Gotta be quicker.
Nope.
I see you.
See ya.
Enemy officer has been defeated.
Next, we have to capture the base in the forest. All of this is a bit too precise for my liking.
Well, would you rather it vague? And not make sense?
Right. It's time to head out and do my part. They've taken that location. It seems we might get pincered.
Oh, they're losing morale? Good.
We take it back. Simple. Tell the rear guard to move forward. Begin the advance.
Oh, hey!
This one's for the history books. Let's go.
Oh, you're gonna be history, alright. What hope do you have against me, Li Dian? Flawless victory.
Just as Lord Zhuge Liang said, their defenses are weak. It is as if he has accounted for every twist and turn the battle might take.
So far, everything's gone according to Zhuge Liang's plan. I guess I'll have to do my part as well.
The strongholds have been taken, but our allies aren't yet ready. We must wait for the right moment.
All right. We've drawn them in far enough. Fall back as planned.
Alright, we'll just have to wait it out.
The enemy is on the back foot. Soldiers, this is it. Let us rip into their lines. Start the advance.
The center of their formation looks to be unraveling. Concentrate our troops there.
This is all going according to plan.
The trap is ready. The time has come to set the plan into motion. With your might, I am certain we will see it done.
This appears to be as far as we go.
You know what? I can fire my own arrows. Oh. Right here will do.
Face me. Take this. Let's go. Your aid is truly welcome. I reckon we are all in your debt now.
I thought everyone was supposed to leave.
I've done my job and captured the stronghold. Now,
I'm waiting, I'm waiting.
fire arrows.
Let it burn, baby.
Fire here?
so we've been lured into a trap. Our reserves will not reach us here.
Let's give it to them. So that's what
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Oh, who hit me there? Was that you?
Enemy officer has been achieved. Has been defeated. Now, the rest is down to our warriors. May you all fare well in battle.
Alright, Zhang Liao's out.
The officer has been defeated.
I think that was just about everybody who was in the center.
We've got comrades currently engaged. Let's go give them our support. Let us advance.
There is now a way to victory. Charge them head on and push into their main camp. Forward march!
What an incredible plan. Ambitious and yet exact. Xu Liang is as talented as Liu Bei believes him to be.
I shall hold back for now. However, we shall meet in battle again.
Alright, there goes Wen Pin.
Has been defeated.
Alright, let's go through here. I'll go out ahead. I'm pretty sure taking that base right nearby is not needed, but I'm doing it anyway. Just because. And I'll back them up later. Alright, I'm coming. Save some for me. I mean, look at her morale. It's just all blue. You love to see it. Everybody's just swinging. Oh, right here would be pretty good. Charge!
cannot just concede defeat and run. No. We have to strike back.
Oh god. Of course, that entire army is going to start swinging for the fences. So will I.
I shall put an end to you with my intellect.
What intellect? Exactly. Come on. Be honest here. Rude. See ya. Alright, everybody get motivated. Oh, Xiahou Dun here? Oh, what power? Exactly. What can you hope to achieve now? We have you surrounded. You're dealing with a sea of green. What do you mean we're in danger? Ron, what are you even talking about? Oh, damn!
New strategist immediately.
All of you, thank you for following Zhuge Liang's plan and seeing it through. This victory has been the result of strength matched with wisdom. This will likely slow down Cao Cao's forces, so we can plan our defense of Jing province in the meantime.
Alright, well done. Alright, what am I going to use those points on? I mean, I could probably get Peacebringer. I think I'd rather just get the health.
Incredible. I cannot believe we won. Lord Cao Cao was not holding back. If we were by ourselves, we would have been well on our way to retreat. But now...
I hope I was able to show some of what I am capable of.
You did. I can now see why Brother regards you so highly.
Yes, well, fine. I'll consider you on par with Xu Shu.
That is more than I could ask for. I wish to build good relations with all of you here. A strategist acts as the mind of an army. But we are powerless without capable limbs. And warriors such as you, who have assisted Lord Liu Bei for so long, are a necessary part of the plans I've laid towards our ultimate victory. Now, do excuse me. I must see to some post-battle matters.
You know,
In other words, I'm going to bone my
he may
wife.
be a schemer, but the way he flatters people might be a bit like brother. But only a tiny bit.
Oh, a letter? And a mission.
I may detest the man, but he clearly... Well...
Greetings. Banga, can you guess who this is from? I don't suppose so. I'm no one special. Just one of the soldiers you're always saving. These days, even the commoners are aware of the hardship Lord Liu Bei is facing. He may even be driven out of his current territory, which is why many of us have already made the decision to follow him should that occur. But the reason I am writing all of this to you is that I believe you will help us in the end. If for some reason I am no longer able to send letters to thank you, I have already instructed a friend to write them on my behalf. Please take care of yourself now and forever. You will always have my support and admiration. Oh, a panacea, thank you. Xu Shu? Meet me, even for only a moment. Banga, I want to spend a moment with you one last time. Can you come to the location written at the end of this letter? I know that I have no right to be making requests like this, but even so, begging is the only chance I have, or choice I have. Please, give me the chance to make my feelings clear. Oh, alright. Are you gonna make a doll out of me, too?
Have you heard? They say there's a dragon living up in the mountains.
I hope you weren't annoyed by me sending a message. But I'm unable to visit you now. This is the only option. and I'm grateful you've come.
I'm glad to see you seem to be well.
You're too kind to me. After all, I may very well become your enemy. I knew this the moment I chose to serve Lord Cao Cao. But it's difficult to admit as much aloud.
It's been hard for me, too.
Really? That makes me feel a little better. But my heart is resolved on this matter. I made the decision after thinking carefully about how I would protect all I hold dear, weighed against the things I could not bear to lose. My idealism is trivial. Besides, Lord Liu Bei has gained a great ally. Zhuge Liang is a once-in-a-generation genius. He will enable Lord Liu Bei to flourish. They will do things that I could not possibly imagine. But I can at least take pride in the fact that I introduced them to each other.
You're right.
Thank you. I'm glad you agree with me. Do you remember? I told you I can be myself around you. So today, I wanted to make sure. To confirm that I had made the correct decision. And now, here before the one I admire so deeply, my feelings remain firm. Would you mind if I ended with a selfish request? I want you to remember that you met a good-natured, naive man called Xu Shu. Though the good times were brief, and we parted ways in the end, remember that I strove alongside you and Lord Liu Bei to realize a shared dream. I will hold on to the memories we made together for the rest of my life. And one day, even if we've become enemies, I hope to help you once again. I may not be a person of great talent or skill, but my resolve in this is unmatched.
Surprise quiz time! Lord Zhang Fei has a little...
Oh, I guess my bond with Xu Shu is maxed now. Oh, Zhuge Liang has a request for me? What could that be? I thought I'd be seeing you again, but why don't you rest your wings a while longer? I want you to chase down the enemy, and quickly. Will you do it? Peacebreakers 2? Carry out Zhuge Liang's request to chase down the remaining enemies. Well, I know the video's going long, but why not just do it? I got a fast horse.
The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone!
Oh, it's just a chief escaping?
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. Time to act. I see you.
Oh yeah, I've had skirmishes like this before.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Gotta be quicker than that.
Oh, why am I facing that way? Game? And you should be... Why is that last bit taking forever?
officer has been defeated. You see it all.
There. Now leave his vegetables alone.
Yes.
You chased him down, eh? Ah, it is good to have trustworthy fellows like you close at hand. Thanks to you, the Sleeping Dragon's first battle ended in victory. The soldiers I sent you to chase were survivors fleeing from my last battle. Had they escaped, I'd have to give up my title and run scurrying back into the mountains. Ah, how weary I've grown. I don't suppose I could rest at your place? Thanks for the coins, I guess.
Quite a calming environment. Everything you need is close at hand, quite like the mountain retreat. Ah, pardon me. To appear out of the blue and immediately comment on the state of your residence, I must be more exhausted than I thought.
Even though the fight was won?
The result was as you say. Even so, the battle did not proceed exactly as planned. Before he departed, Xu Shu saw to it that my abilities became known to many. And then, Lord Liu Bei ventured to my mountain retreat on multiple occasions, entreating me to become his strategist. This is also known to many. Hence, I had to take advantage of the situation and play the part of a genius with God-given wisdom. That is how I will demonstrate to friend and foe alike that Zhuge Liang, the sleeping dragon, has finally taken flight. In order for Lord Liu Bei to stand out among his rival warlords, I must make it known that he has indeed gotten his hands on a rare resource.
You thought this through.
But of course, what else would one expect from a tactician? Though today was my first foray into warfare, it would not do for me to appear unnerved by the experience. In reality, it was highly stressful. I am simply pleased that everything turned out well in the end. The deeds done this day were a great help. I speak of Lord Guan Yu, Lord Zhang Fei, Lord Zhao Yun, and you, of course.
You flatter me.
Though a tactician should play their cards close to the chest, I assure you that this sentiment comes from the heart. Shall I explain why you alone are privy to these thoughts? It is true that I consider you an excellent asset. Yet, I wish to expand your utility further. You have sampled my vegetables, yes? Then you well know my predilection for items with profound zest and a palpable bite. May our fellowship be long and fruitful. I might not mind this traipse through the muck and mire with one such as you by my side.
That's reassuring, I guess. Alright, so I can talk to Guan Yu, and there's also the defense of Jing Province, which I'll probably do in the next episode. Alright, everyone? See you later.